Hi there gamers, it's Yana here.
And Christina here.
And welcome to a special edition of the PiMP Daily Dose.
Every Thursday we're going to take a look at something a little different than our normal news, and today is just the start.
So today we're looking into the 5 most hardcore Gorefest violent games of all time, right here on PiMP TV. Bulletstorm takes our number 5 on this list of gore-tastic games. Full of crazy stunts and incredibly versatile ways of killing your enemies, it's a wonder it even made it to Australian shores without being banned. It's probably because it knows it is full on, over the top and crazy, and sets out to have a lot of fun with that. With things like kicking enemies in explosive vats, to sticky grenading their face and shooting it into their friends, it fully deserves its spot at number 5.
Speaking of games that go banned on Aussie shores, Mortal Kombat is a perfect example of visceral, high-energy combat. Some of the fatalities involved are downright brutal, and the X-ray shots of broken bones, ribs, and skulls are insane. It helps that the game is a heck of a lot of fun to play too.
This game is a classic, probably one of the first games to ever draw attention to high violence in video games. Soldier of Fortune allowed you to do all sorts of nasty things to those you faced, like shooting them in the groin and watching them hobble around. It's fairly standard fare by today's standards, but for the time this was quite simply as brutal as it got.
Both of the games in this series have some moments that are certainly not for the faint-hearted. While nowhere near as over the top as a number 1, it's crazy enough to warrant the spot of second goriest game of all time. Just check out this scene, but please look away if you're a little...
Not many games have earned a ban in multiple countries for violence, but our number 1 game definitely hits home. It's probably not surprising that Manhunt 2 comes from Rockstar Games, the same minds that brought us Grand Theft Auto and more. In one of Manhunt 2's more violent executions, you get a big pair of pliers and rip out a man's, well, his intestines out through his lower orifice. Let's just say that it's banned in most places for good reason.
And that brings us to the end of this special edition of the PiMP Daily Dose.
Tune in again next week for the latest in gaming.
Bye for now.